Hello everyone. Well, we're going to do a Halloween themed, very simple little project, but one that's kind of fun and not too scary. So you don't need too many art supplies. I've got my mixed media paper, though you can use just drawing paper or sketching paper with this because we're just going to be using some fall colored crayons. You also need a pencil and an eraser and then a black Sharpie. And that's it. So we're going to center ourselves and take a couple of deep breaths so that we can relax and enjoy our time together. As always, I'm going to draw with the black Sharpie so you can see it better, but I encourage you to draw with your pencil first and then trace over. So we're just going to do, I don't know if you remember Casper the Friendly Ghost. So we're going to do a friendly looking ghost, not really trying to scare anybody, but just a fun little character to put in our composition. So we want to have our ghost. You can have the ghost at an angle if you want it like it's flying or something. I kept mine pretty basic and just put it in the middle of the paper, and we want to make it kind of floaty. There we go. And then down at the bottom, we can make it a little wavy. Okay. So we're just going to have it sort of hovering above the ground. Now, you can give it whatever expression you want. I am going to make simple oval eyes, so it's a good idea if you want them to match. And they don't have to be perfect. Mine certainly aren't. And then we're going to do simple eyeball here. And in just a little bit, we will color that black. Now, you can make another oval for the mouth if you want it to be kind of, looking shocked or howling or whatever. Or you can make a little smile. It's really up to you. And then we're going to do some simple arms coming around the side. There you go. And that's our ghost. So you can go ahead and trace your lines with your Sharpie and then color in the black eyeballs. There's that. And you can turn your paper around if it's easier for you to get at it from a different angle. There we go. All right, and there is our cute little ghost. All right, so now that we've got that part drawn and you've got it traced, now we want to clean it up a little bit to get rid of our pencil marks. There you go. And some up here. I know I say this a lot, but this is why it's a good idea to draw very lightly so it's easy to to get rid of your pencil marks that are showing. Okay, there's our simple ghost. And now we're going to do the background, and I thought it would be fun to do some spider webs and some falling leaves and that kind of thing. And we're going to put these all around here. So here's a simple way of drawing a spider web. And we're going to have these coming from the edge of the paper, so we're not going to see all of the spider web, just a portion of it. So you want to do some, I don't know what I want to call these, spines or something. I don't have any idea what that part of the spider web is called, but you want to do straight lines, and then you want to do curved lines going in. That's what gives the web an interesting shape. And then you can do some other curved lines, kind of following that. There we go, there's that one. And we'll do all of our spider webs first, so that we're kind of in the groove. Now on this one we're going to put a spider. Again, we're doing some more curved lines. Now over these inner curved lines, we're going to draw a spider. So it's going to be a circle body, and then spiders have 8 legs. So we're just going to do straight out and then a little hook. 3 and 4. And then we're going to color in the body. There's our spider. Okay, so I'm going to do another spider web down here. And I think I'll put another curved line here. There we go. And then I thought it would be nice to have some fall leaves kind of flying around. So we'll do some simple fall leaves. And then we can do another one that's kind of curvy. I guess this is more like an oak leaf. You can do a maple leaf if you want. And then I'll do another one here. Notice I like to work in threes. It's just kind of a nice balance. Okay, now if you want to draw some stars, you can do that and make those black. Or if stars are too difficult, you can do just black dots, just to fill up some of our space back here. That was not a very good one. Sometimes I can do a really good job with stars, and then sometimes I fail miserably. So once you have all of your elements of your background drawn out, then you pick up your black Sharpie and trace them like I'm doing now and fill in what you want. Let's see, I think I'll do one more star here. Kind of want to look at your composition and see how well you can balance it. Fill up the space and balance it. There we go. Okay, so if you need to catch up, just go ahead and turn off the video. And then you can come back when you are ready. Now, we're going to work on the background mostly with applying our color because the ghost stays white, right? So I'm going to get out some colors for my leaves. Leaves were so beautiful this weekend. So we're just going to color that in. And then I'm going to do some darker. You can also get it, if you don't have a darker red, you can also get a darker red by pressing the first crayon that I used, pressing it down a little bit more on the paper, and you will notice that the color just comes out a little more vibrant. But you got to be careful not to press too hard because you can break your crayon. I'm going to put some darker brown on here. There we go. And I think I have a little orange right here for this one. Go. And I think I'll put a little bit of brown, not real dark, on top of that too. I just think that it looks nicer when you've got some layers of color. Just looks a little richer. Okay, now let's see. We're going to, what I think I'm going to, I wanted it to be on the gray side, and I don't know if I've got something on the gray side. I think this will work. So now what we want to do is, and if you need to peel off some of your paper on your crayon, you can do this. But we want to color on the side of our crayon and just kind of go all around. Doesn't have to be real neat or anything. We're just going to go all around to give it the idea that it is dark out. And we're going to go over our, make sure that you don't color in the ghost, but you can color in your spider web, and then you can move it around, it being your paper. Sorry, I wasn't clear on that. You know me, I have some hard times trying to talk and create at the same time. And sometimes I just have problems talking. And you can have some parts that you go over again. And notice as we're doing more work on the background that your ghost is starting to pop out a little bit more. Okay, so we have our first stab at it. I'm going to see if I can find a darker, that said ebony, which is black, of course, but I want a little bit of contrast. So I'm going to take a darker black and just kind of go around just in areas that I feel like. Again, I'm using the side of my crayon. And I kind of like the looks of it being a little darker inside the spider web. Do a little bit more there. And there we go. We've got, I think, a really cute Halloween scene. So if you have grandchildren or great-grandchildren, you can make them a Halloween present. Or you could just hang it on your door and entertain people with your artwork. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you have a great week, and I will see you next week.